Hello everyone, Yabanda here. In today's video I have a very interesting and little known DOM padlock which has a core of DOM IX10. For those of you who are not familiar with this lock, I will say that it has excellent tolerances, has 10 pins in 2 rows, and is really a very challenging opponent. What is most typical of DOM's IX series locks are the key pins, which we call shark fins. When we get to the section of the internals, I will show you why they are called that. So spring in this padlock is really strong, so here we have the 2 rows of pins. Here we have the key and you can see the cuts. So here you can see the right row and left row. Alright, what is most important when it comes to picking this lock? There are 2 rows of pins and the tolerances are really very good, so all the pins behave as if they were tapered. That is, they dropped, and each one set so far has to be corrected many times. The rows of pins isolate each other, so after picking one row you will feel a slightly core rotation on the tensioner, and only then the pins from the second row will start to bind. At the beginning of the picking, I suggest using heavy tension to find the binding pins. After each click you should do a jiggle test to see if the pin is not overset, which is very easy to happen. For picking DOM IX locks, I suggest using a short deep hook, something like this one. Regardless of the fact that it's a dimple lock, because of the shark fins, it is definitely easier to operate the hook than the flags, and I will show you this in a moment when we see the internals. So once again, this is the keyway. Here we have the key. Very strong spring in this padlock. Alright, so let's see the guts. Okay, here are the all pins from our DOM IX10. Take a look at the key pins. This is the shark's fin, and these pins we have it. These pins are characteristic of the DOM IX series. Here we have another shark's fin. Okay. Yeah, I just said that it is easier to pick these pins with a hook than with a flag. So I mean that you can successfully set the hook on the one side or the other side of the fin, and the lift pin, the flag, you have to set on the fin, which is much more difficult because it often slips off the fin. Okay, as you can see, some of these pins have a notch like in a spool, so when you do an overset on one of such pins, it will certainly not be possible to drop them again without resetting all the pins that you set at this time. Some of the driver pins, like this one, are T-pins, which means that they will drop and you will surely have to set them several times. Some of drivers are slightly tapered. I don't know if it will be possible to show. Yeah, you can see here. Right, so here we have the core with the characteristic shape of keeping chambers. Sorry, in the housing is nothing special. We have some grooves here, but I think it is a groove from the Twin Star or something. Yeah, right. So I think that will be all from the Eternal. So let's pick this lock. Alright, we have DOM IX10 padlock. Now it's closed. So let's pick it. Clockwise tension, and I will start from the left row. Number 1 on the left is loose, springy. Number 2. Okay, some click. Some click on the number 1. 3 and 4 are loose. 5 as well. Alright, click on the 5. Now click on the first. Click on the third. 4 is loose. Little click on the 5. Alright, nice click on the first, and I have a small core rotation. So let's try to second row, second pin was click. Third pin. Number 5 on the right row. Again number 5. Right. Another core movement. So let's check the pins from the left row. Right, we have an open. So now let's do gutting. This padlock was picked and got it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and be good. Cheers.